Hello everyone, I'm Ben with the BTC Sessions. I'm here in Vancouver at the Khatsalano Street Festival, and today I'm here with BitNational, and we've got a booth. We are asking people for their burning cryptocurrency questions. So we're taking people into the booth and they're able to ask us some of their top crypto questions, whether it be about Bitcoin, Ethereum, online exchanges, security, really anything. So, without further ado, let's see what people had to ask. Now, just a quick note here, my responses are being recorded the following day as I make my way back home to Calgary for a conference. So please excuse the jumps between location, between question and answer. Anyways, let's get to it. Question.
My number one question is it something material? Is it material money I can hold in my hand that looks different from our money? Is my biggest question.
So Bitcoin is not physical, and I think a lot of that misconception comes from these novelty Bitcoins that you can buy online. Somebody made these a ways back. They were actually called Khatsalano coins, and what it did do is it allowed you to take the information necessary to receive and send Bitcoin and put it onto a physical piece. So these are now just novelty items. They're worth nothing. But the original ones way back when had a little code that you could peel up that held your private key, which is essentially the keys to an account that may or may not have Bitcoin in it. So in a physical sense, no, Bitcoins do not exist that way, but you can have the information necessary to send and receive Bitcoin represented, printed on a physical item or in a physical device.
My second question is I hear people talking about how they're making money off Bitcoins. How is this possible? What are they doing?
When you hear about people making money with Bitcoin, what they are doing is speculating on the price. So much like a stock or gold or silver or anything of value, if more people want it and there's a limited supply, if the demand outpaces the supply of that item, the price will go up. And so, yeah, when you hear people speculating on Bitcoin, they're betting that more and more people will want Bitcoin and therefore the price will go up. Now, this can be true a lot of the time, but it can also have large downswings as well, as we've witnessed from December to mid-year 2018 at the time of making this video. So Bitcoin is very volatile, and it does behave a little bit like maybe a penny stock in that it is very, very large swings that you see, though over time that is decreasing. The swings are becoming less pronounced. So you can kind of think of it like buying stocks, and if people continue to use it and more people flow in, then those swings will become less and less over time.
My number one crypto question is, where is this all going? Is it gonna funnel into just a few coins that are actually utility coins that become currencies and not more like stocks? And sort of as what I see them right now, people are buying and holding to make money rather than actually using them a lot. And then where right now can you actually spend them, and what are some of the current uses?
All right, so there's a lot to unpack there. I will do my best. Where is this all going? It's really hard to say. It's anybody's guess. Now, Bitcoin has been around for 9 years at this point, and the longer it exists, the less likely it is that it will just go away overnight. Obviously, if I'm in the space, I think it's going to continue to exist. Now, when it comes to other coins, that's the more interesting question, I would say. If you look back a few years and look at the top 10 coins, for instance, they are mostly different from the ones that are in the top 10 now. So while those coins haven't gone to zero, they've vastly dropped in value, and not many people are using them because they were highly speculative and nobody ended up actually using them for the use case. When it comes to the question, are people going to be using these coins for what they were built for instead of just speculation like they are now? Well, that if they are, then those will be the ones that continue to exist. Right now, I would argue that Bitcoin is being used largely for speculation. Another large part of that would be for sound money and hedging against inflation. And in parts of the world, like Venezuela, they're using it as a way to opt out of their national currency. So I would argue that Bitcoin right now is being used at least partially for what it was meant for. And I guess it remains to be seen whether or not this will happen with other coins as well, but time will tell.
How does the blockchain even work?
So technologically, is there a specific crypto that you're wondering about, or just in general?
Just in general, because I understand that there are thousands of altcoins, different forms of cryptocurrencies, and are these all trading on the same blockchain, or there are multiple blockchains, and how exactly does this technology apply to a vast world of cryptocurrencies, and not just the Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dogecoin market?
A blockchain essentially is a giant online ledger that keeps track of account balances and keeps people honest, and helps prevent double spending or spending your money more than once. It ensures that your coins, when you spend them, are legitimate and haven't been counterfeited, more or less. When you talk about different cryptocurrencies, they are running on different blockchains. So Bitcoin has its own blockchain, Litecoin has its own blockchain, Ethereum has its own blockchain. The exception here would be if you've built a token or a secondary currency on top of another one. So you can see this in something called an ERC20 token. It is a token built on top of the Ethereum blockchain. But there are now other blockchains that allow you to build currencies on top of them, but they abide by the underlying rules of the blockchain that they are set on. So there are certain rules that can't be subverted, but you can build in special features if you want and build something on top of the Ethereum blockchain. And now they're starting to build stuff on top of the Bitcoin blockchain as well. So it will be very interesting going forward, given that we can do this across multiple blockchains, whether or not we will need all of them. So we will see in time.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, if I want to gift some crypto to my friends, how can I find like a crypto gift card for them?
So while I haven't seen something like you're talking about where you can go to a store, buy a gift card that is loaded with cryptocurrency and give it to someone, you can put something together yourself, and this would be a paper wallet. So in the instance of Bitcoin, you can go to bitaddress.org, and this is a website that allows you to create a wallet that would be represented on paper that you can print, and then you can send Bitcoin to this wallet. You can print it out and you can give it to your friend as a gift.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe, drop a tip if you're able to, share this video, and remember to turn on those notifications so you know when the next video drops. Also, if you'd like to support the show in another way, you can check the links down below to grab yourself a hardware wallet to secure your cryptocurrency. I will see you guys next time on the BTC Sessions.
I just want to say one more thing. If you guys can, please do go to BitNational.com to check us out. And you can also visit our offices in Calgary. There's 2 of them, and in Vancouver there's one on West Broadway. They are gracious enough to let me do this kind of filming and do this stuff when I go on the road and answer questions. So please do check us out. Links will be down below.